Hello, welcome guys to more of Pokemon Red Nuzlocke. In this one, I need myself a grind session. Just want to go ahead and level up my Pokemon because I know what's coming next, and I want to make sure that they are strong enough to handle it. So, I got my Pokemon here, got my team. I want to level them up, make sure that they're strong enough to take care of whatever problems that they have, and also see whether or not I can go ahead and evolve Yard as well. So this one here is going to be a grind session. All I'm going to be doing is just running back and forth around in the Diglett Cave and just grinding, just level up a Pokemon. So yeah, if that's something that you don't really want to watch, feel free to head on out, I understand. I'll see if I can come up with some interesting things to talk about, but if not, I'm also okay with just a little bit of silence too. But with that also, hey, time to start grinding. But yeah, just getting things going, just trying to evolve, trying to get my Pokemon strong. I actually saw that, my Beedrill took a big Thunder Shocker without a Thunderbolt, I'm not quite sure, but he actually took a pretty strong hit and took already half of his health, so knowing him, he can actually take damage. That's something that's pretty tough, but what I want to do is I want to level up Bulb, make him stronger, and I also want to go ahead and level up Yard, as well as also Pazoo. The reason why I want to level up Pazoo is so that way then I can start getting a flying attack. A flying attack would be awesome. But yes, just leveling up my Pokemon, making sure they're strong enough. And also too, I wonder if people have gotten around or if they have seen me actually trying to do something here, which is trying to make Inject fight every single gym trainer. I also want to be like one of my stars on the Elite Four, and even my rivals. I wonder if people have picked up on that. The reason why is because I absolutely love Beedrill. Beedrill was like super cool. I loved him as a child. And also too, a while ago, I was actually watching the Pokemon Fire Red videos of Game Grumps. And in the beginning, I kind of liked it, but then after a while, just seeing their stupid antics and them, it just felt like they just really weren't trying as hard anymore. That's what it felt like to me. Because they just kept on doing or saying stupid stuff, and like, when they did stuff, it was just, messing around, or not even, like, doing anything. Yeah, sure, I'm the kind of person that takes things kind of serious too, but I can also take a joke. But a lot of these guys too, it just seemed like their hearts weren't actually into the actual game. And that's what I don't like when you see Let's Players playing a game just because it's popular, or just because they're popular, and they could get away with it. That kind of stuff just sucks. It just takes a good game, or a game that might have potential, and then just ruins it. And like, the terrible thing too was, when I went back to going ahead and playing Pokemon Leaf Green, I just kept on going back and just remembering all those times while watching Game Grumps and watching their Fire Red version, and it sucked. It just straight up sucked, because now I remember a part, or I'd see like a part within Pokemon Leaf Green, and I'd automatically, relate it to Game Grumps and that kind of stuff, which sucks, because then it makes something good and turns it bad. That kind of stuff. I don't know. It might just be me, but I don't know. Does anyone else have that moment with other Let's Players out there? Do they have that moment where, like, if they play a game that they really enjoy, but then of course, they remember a YouTuber out there who just either shitted on it or just didn't care, and then all of a sudden they start, remembering that stuff when they play their favorite game? When it comes down to Leaf Green, that's what's happening with Game Grumps. Or with the Game Grumps thing, that's what makes me reminded now when I go back to playing Leaf Green. The same thing too with the game called This War of Mine. Remembering way back when, just like the YouTube channel of the person Jacksepticeye, and where, he was just acting like an idiot in This War of Mine. and where there was like the two old people in a house or whatever, and just acting dumb, reading the stuff, acting, you know, trying to act like a character or whatever, not really acting like a human being. And then once it finally came to the point of just like, if you just thought it through, you didn't really need to steal from them, but like wasting time just going, do I want to do this, or I want to do this, and once he does it, he's just screaming to the camera how bad he feels, and that kind of crap. I absolutely hate from YouTube. But, you know, like, junk like that, I just don't like, because it ruins a game. And now whenever I go back to playing this war of mine, that's always the one thing that pops into my mind. I absolutely hate it. And I've seen other YouTubers out there doing it as well that are just as popular, you know, or like, you know, if you just pulled your head out of your ass and just really fought through the problems, they would really have no problems while playing the game, but they want to keep trying to push what would be considered the comedic button, and the comedy that they bring is, you know, fairly weak. Like, for me, yeah, I understand. I'm not bringing anything new to the table, too, when I'm playing. You know, I'm playing normal. I'm playing casually. You know, true, you know, like, later on down the road, if I watch this, too, I'd probably think that it would be pretty damn boring as well. But above all, the one thing that I want to do is, if I can't come up with anything comedic while playing a game, I want to make sure that I don't ruin the game. That's the type of stuff that you don't see nowadays. When it comes to a game, and instead of just playing the game and having a good time with a bunch of friends like so many other YouTubers do, instead they just want to take a game that might have like a tiny problem, and then they just want to just like dump all over it. You know, and it's so annoying with these YouTubers that do that. And then of course, if people in the comment section or if people online want to do the exact same thing to them, they'll cry out that it's harassment or that it's verbal abuse, or they don't want to hear it because they're just haters. When in fact, the only thing they're doing is they're acting just like you. If you don't want people to act like that, then stop acting like an idiot. You know, that kind of stuff. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. You know. But, you know, that's the type of stuff that I hate, and another reason why I became a Let's Player. Because I'd rather distract myself doing this instead of wanting to watch these individuals online. And they always come up with the exact same excuse, but in reality, though, they just need to just check what they say. A lot of the times, too, they're not even playing the games to the full potential. So really, they have, like, no excuse. It's not like they're doing a full playthrough of the game, like what I'm doing or like what so many other people are doing. They're just playing through the stuff. But, you know, also too, these people, you know, when it comes to like saying dumb stuff or doing dumb stuff online, there really is no excuse. Because, you know, there's so many layers of barriers already for these individuals. Because the first thing is, you know, the individual themselves. Okay, you should know what you do want to say and what you don't want to say, or what you shouldn't say. That kind of stuff. Next thing you know, if it just blurts out of your mind, what you're doing is also too, you're going back through your recordings, aren't you? Or someone else that is an editor is going through that stuff. And you could give them a note saying, I don't really want this stuff to show up in the videos. And then you could just edit it out, because you're just trying to show the fun parts. But really, what's really fun about a person that's acting like an ass? In my mind, I'm kind of concerned whether or not these people can actually look at themselves in the mirror after acting this dumb. And I'm not just talking about the two people that I talked before, like Game Grumps or Jacksepticeye. I'm talking about everyone in general, especially the people that really try and push the comedic envelope. I'm talking about this as a whole now, instead of just those individuals. And it's just that kind of dumb stuff, but really it's just like, you're supposed to be coming off as entertaining, and you're also using the games as entertainment. You shouldn't be using the games as a platform for yourself, or just to step over it just to make yourself look better. You should be working with it, okay? And when I was thinking about this stuff, the one analogy that I could come up with that one Let's Players like myself and so many other people are, we are like the lowest based form of a Carrot Top. You know, the actor or like the comedian Carrot Top. Because we're comedians, or we're commenters, or we're entertainers online, but we're using video games as our prop. So it should be pretty easy, yet of course, you know, they look at this stuff and they just go, oh, what the hell is this crap? What's this crap? What's that crap? But in reality, it's just like, even the performer, Carrot Top himself, before he ever went on stage he practiced, he trained. It wasn't just a first moment, or he didn't have some random person grab something for him and just go, use this as a prop, because even then he would have been like, what the hell is this thing? What the hell am I supposed to do with it? Or he would have just thrown it away and then worked on his own comedic talent in some other way. And that's kind of something that you don't see from Let's Players nowadays. They'll just grab any game and they'll think just because I'm popular, people will just eat it up, which sucks. Because the commenters, you know, they're not allowed to actually voice their opinion anymore. The people that just want to say, like, look, this sucks. The reason why it sucks is because of your comedic timing. You should get better at that. But if you wanted to say something like that to a Let's Player, you can't. Okay, you're instantly labeled as a hater. And that's the kind of stuff that I absolutely hate. Because it's like, there's no way then for a person to grow, or evolve, or adapt, or be better off. That's the reason why YouTube now has so many more stricter rules and guidelines and regulations. Because of stupid shit like that. You know, that's like the ridiculous thing, man. I hate it. I mean, that's the reason why also, too, I just started being a Let's Player myself. To ignore all that crap and just get away from it, you know, just, you know, be myself and actually enjoy it, you know, just play a game and have my mom in the background if she wants to talk about that. She could go ahead and heckle me all she wants, and you know what? I can take it in stride. On top of that, too, if anyone wants to heckle me online, too, you know, go ahead, too. I can take it in strides. You know, so many other people online, though, they have such thin skin that they have to go ahead and shut down their comment section or shut down the like section and all this other crap. And one perfect example of this is an individual that goes by the name of Kitty. They wanted to go ahead and go onto my podcast of Fallout 4 and wanted to, you know, like, bullshit me. You know, they just flat out lied to my face. And where they're just like, hey, you know, like, I'm also doing something on Fallout 4, you know, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And, you know, you should go check it out. And I was pissed off at that point, and I go ahead and I pinned it on there because we don't need scum like that on YouTube, okay? If you're going onto someone else's channel and just trying to redirect them to your channel, and then also to, when I go to your channel and you provide nothing, you have no basis whatsoever, or you don't even talk, you know, or your talking or your, you know, commentating skills is absolute and utter garbage. And then of course I can't comment anything else, because also on top of this person spamming other people's YouTube channels, they also remove the comment section for theirs, as well as also removing the like and dislike. That type of garbage I hate. You know, honestly too, I think YouTube needs to put that stuff back on there. Because if these individuals can't handle this stuff online, then they're the type of people that shouldn't be on YouTube. You know, YouTube shouldn't be having to defend these individuals, especially for their horrible antics. Okay? You should let the mob handle it. You would classify it either as mob mentality or diplomacy, because enough people get around. Sure, the anger and the mob might get in through first, but individuals who actually see this stuff and actually critique it properly will show and shine through even more. But, you know, it's stuff like that I just hate. That's the reason why I just try and distract myself as much, and, you know, it's also a reason why I kind of get away from YouTube too, because I haven't really met any genuine individuals on there yet. The only genuine individual that I've ever met on YouTube that commented on my stuff is a guy that goes by the name of Smitty33. And yes, he was also a Let's Player or a YouTube on here trying, but he's doing Rust and other stuff too, and he saw that I was doing Rust. He wanted to comment something, but what he commented was just like, hey, good luck out there, you know, I know it's tough out there for people just starting, you know, best of luck, and that kind of stuff I like, I appreciate. And when I watched his content, I also enjoyed his content a bit more, so hey, I'll give a shout out. So the guy's name is like Smitty33. If you want to go ahead and find, because like my Rust videos, there's only like 4 videos, so quickly scan through that. He actually wrote something and it's still on there, and I actually like the guy. So if you want, go through him and go find like Rust videos if you want to enjoy good Rust videos. And the way that he played it too made me really think that like Rust should take like an example of what he's doing in there. It was actually really good. But yeah, it was just like, oh, hey, Yard's evolving. Yes, okay, it was level 26. But that's awesome. But yeah, it was like that kind of person. He was like the most genuine individual that I've met so far online. I mean, I've met so many other disingenuine people, you know, like the person that goes by the name of Kitty or whatever. You know, I've also met, you know, someone that goes by the name of Finner, who was also, you know, a Pokemon Let's Player or whatever. And, you know, it's just them trying to do stupid scumbag tactics to get more views or get more subscribers, and that's the kind of stuff that I hate, okay? If you want to watch my content, watch my content. If you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. If you like it, you know what to do. If you want to see more of it, you know what to do. That's it. I don't need to tell you to hit the like button or subscribe or comment. You know, you'll do all that stuff on your own. Why do you need me to force you to do that? Or make that a constant mind in your head like a subliminal message? I hate that stuff. But the one thing that's awesome, though, is Yard has evolved. So now we got 3 duets together. Yard's got bodyguards. But yeah, that's just some of the stuff that just constantly keeps going in the back of my mind, and, you know, I like to get rid of it. I like to not think about that stuff, but YouTube's also turned kind of cesspool-y. So many people doing this kind of stuff, and it's just like, it always feels like you can feel and you can see the scumbags online that just, you just see them pull their sunglasses over their eyes and just go, I can make how much money? But, you know, YouTube is a struggle, you know. YouTube now has more hurdles than it ever has before in the very beginning. You know, in the very beginning, you just had to figure out what your channel would have been named because you couldn't make duplicates of the same channel. And then after that, too, hit the partner button and then instantly start making money. It never was about watch time, it was about views. It took just a bunch of slutty individuals that go ahead and show a bunch of cleavage, you know, and just bounce around showing that kind of garbage that made it turn into watch time. But in reality, I don't know how that would have turned, I don't know how that would have been a smart thing to turn into watch times, okay? Yes, they're clickbaiting and showing cleavage too, but they also had either short minute or they could have made long minute videos that were like 10-minute long showing cleavage, because still guys are gonna watch it unless they're finishing in like 2 minutes time. That kind of garbage. But in reality too, if you're just watching chicks being slutty online playing video games because that's your fetish, you know, it's a dumbass fetish. Okay? You know what you could have easily done? You could just go watch porn, okay? Go watch porn instead. Why are you watching some cam girl, you know, like, shake her ass? You could just go online and go find a video shake her ass, people shaking their ass. The same way too, like, I don't get why people give money to these individuals on Patreon because they call themselves cosplayers, because they're not even like making their actual costumes at all. They're just ordering them now online and then just dressing them and then, you know, posing themselves in slutty fashion, you know, styles. They're not even really cosplayers anymore. Like, cosplayers were people that made the outfits, you know, they wore the outfits, they acted like the characters. Now you got like so many slutty female characters out there that just do stupid shit like that, and yet of course no one wants to call them out. But then on top of that too, they have like Patreon because they say it takes a lot of money to do what I do, but in reality they're not making the costumes anymore. Yeah, I would have said it was expensive if you're making your costume and doing all that stuff, but you know, like doing the stuff like dressing up as these slutty cosplayers, and then, or these slutty cosplayers dressing up, and then once, you know, like they want more money, because it literally is just them wanting more money. You know, just it's ridiculous. I mean, go ahead and support a cosplayer that makes their own costumes. Absolutely, okay? If you're gonna support these people that just play dress up, you know what you can do? Go to a strip club. You can do that. Seriously, just go to a strip club then. And then, you know, just watch a bunch of girls dance around on a pole. They're also playing dress up. And then you could give them a bit of money or whatever, and hey, you might see a real-life boob or a real-life vagina or asshole then. Isn't that so much better than paying a bunch of money, like $10, $20, $25 to get a photo or something? I mean, come on. go ahead and just see the real thing, you know? Just set aside that embarrassment that you might feel or whatever. And just go for it, because you certainly don't feel embarrassed enough to give these people real life money. And all for what? Just posing in a photo? They can do a whole lot more, but they're too lazy to do it. I mean, they could go ahead and just do videos. But they don't want to. They still say that they have integrity, but they'll still take, you know, your money, and you won't get anything from them because they hide it behind a paywall. It's just ridiculous shit like that. Oh, okay, come on out, Mizzou. This Doug Trio is definitely putting a stomp to my conversations now. God, it is hot in Texas, I can tell you that right now. I am starting to swelter. That or it's just my computer, it just makes it difficult. There you go. Ah, Santa text, stop that. There we go. He's done for. But yeah, that's like the ridiculous stuff, like the slutty cosplayers just asking for money or begging for money, and they, you know what, just, in all honesty, just go to a strip club, okay? You'll get to see the real thing. And you'll also probably pay a whole lot less money. Or just go online, just have good antivirus software. But yeah, just dumb stuff. I hate the dumb stuff. YouTube, Patreon, they got so much garbage in there that they don't want to fix. And it's easy stuff that you could fix. I mean, seriously, it is super easy stuff that they could fix, but they're just way too lazy. You know what? I'll go ahead and do another grind session, and I'll go ahead and I'll talk about that stuff then. Alright, it should be pretty easy to talk about, but yeah, I think I gotta end it right here. I got Yard, which is my Doug Trio now. We got Bold, which is my Gloom. Cole, which is my Charmeleon. Inject, which is my Beedrill. Zoo, which is my Zubat. I think he's gonna get leveled up next. And we got Hinge, which is my Ekans. That's the team I got so far, but I gotta end it right here and just say, hey, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this. Have a good one, and game on, guys. See ya.